Hello, hello, hello. I'm a PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 17. You're still on experimental build because we are still doing a bit of work here. But I hope you have a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. Now, since the last episode, I did a little bit of work and I have another idea that we can try. Let's get back to you. So basically what I did was go all the way up this side. And remember we had the couple of overhangs here, just cleared that everything up. So that's basically what I did. And I placed in these large tanks, already built. Basically get out from this bad water rig. Then placed bit of terrain there. I'm placing these. I pause these because I don't want beavers running here to all that. Have this to work for us. And then hopefully we are halfway with the treatment plants. Hopefully we can get that sorted. But one thing that I want to do is, if wind is not blowing, these water wheels aren't sufficient to supply all the power needs. So I want to elongate this by at least one, maybe two. But to do that, we need to take down these connections here. Now already placed in connections, that's what I did off screen as well, placing these ones to supply this. So this is connected. But it's plot assemblers, and all of these are connected underneath here. This and this is connected to that. So there's no way to get power from these guys to the rest. So I'm going to try something. Might be a flop, but let's see. If we were to go down, how far do we need to go down? Yeah, just one. If we were to do something like this, like that, let's take that out. Don't know why I did that, because I can't go down one there. Otherwise water will flow through here, flood everything. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to take out this refinery. Hopefully I didn't even test it. Let's get to a place where they can't. Oh yeah, that can transfer power, so that will help us. Hopefully, if we were to pull the monitors, go down one, get this connected up underneath with power cables, that will supply power. Yeah. Then we can take this out and extend this. Maybe get in two more water, just in case. All of these are now connected, but our gravity batteries are already basically drained. So that's not great. And also what I did was I added in place these power shafts here with these vertical power shafts. So placing 4 more of these big, large ones. Get this fed up. Now I need to get this connected. First things first. Get that in, high priority. Get a pathway up top. Great, that will help us. Get all of this sorted out. We have a stuck beaver, but he won't be stuck all the time. There you go. You're not stuck anymore, you can go. Hey, go! Okay, there he goes. Now we need to take out this platform, and that, and that. Okay, now let's see. If we go single platforms there, right, then we can go like that. Get this connected again. Highest priority. Then if we were to go refinery, that's fine. That and use potatoes. There we go. Are these highest priority for workers? Yes, they are. Hopefully this is connected. I'm not gonna prioritize all this. Okay, so first things first, let's see. That's still powered. And if we were to take that out, that's still powered. Great. But now I have to do something drastic. How far are you? 62. I'm not gonna wait for you. Let's take you out. Because I need to replace that with something solid. Otherwise, water will flow in here. Which we don't want. Get that in. And we might as well do something like that. Then we'll need to replace that as well. Yeah, but that's something we can work on. Let's quickly see. How much space do we need? I believe it's 3. Yeah. So if we were to go 3 more. There's actually no need for them to get down. I'm just going to let's get this assembler in again. You, highest priority building. Highest priority that. Go. We still have 27 days basically left to get this up and running. Now this guy stopped because we didn't need to add to demolish that. But I'm going to have to do the same on this side. That. And the 4. Let's go 6. Just so we have that. Permeable floor. I don't know if we need this, but we might as well put that in. Question is, will water wheels fit on that? Yeah, of course. 1, 2. We can get 3 more in. Great. I like it. Now we need to take out these guys. Let's put terrain there, and for this side, just a double. That will be fine. Come on, get that in so we can get this assembler going again. And prioritize. Because we don't want to run out of bots. I don't like it when they do stuff like that. Because now I need to get these guys out. Because there's normal beavers and timber bots and everything in there. Now, this is going to be a mashup, but at least we can get another 600 CMS through there. if we get 3 more water wheels in here. Now I need to get this in so we can get these beavers out fast. But I prioritize that now. And I'll get that in. We have everything we need for that. Our gears are running a little bit low. But hey, they'll get that in. Everything's there so I can just pull now. Can't continue with that because these guys are in the way. They won't just move, eh? Stubborn as can be. Let's take this. Let's turn this around because I have this in here now. We'll get that built so these guys can get out. 4 stranded. They are so silly sometimes. I might have to build up another assembler and another set of these and 2 more assemblers. But yes, that's something that we might have to think about. But that's something for later, not now. I need to get this sorted out. Get these guys taken out of this hole. Hopefully nobody dies. Dies because of this. This platform, this overhang is completed. Now they can go ahead and get these done. Again, this isn't enough. Come on, you can get out now. Great. If I were to get something in like this. Need to do that. I don't think it's needed, but might as well. I want to get that in sooner rather than later. Because I don't want beavers to get stuck in here somewhere. If I build this one first and then the beavers stuck there. Just a bit of a nuisance. Nobody will die because it's easy to take down and place, but I don't really want to struggle with that. And I do think that I'll need to increase this. So you know what? I slacked off the idea of getting this in. But it will seem as though it will be needed. And I can always add in a couple more of these large windmills. Okay, so that will get done eventually. Then I'll need to take this out. Get this replaced. The water doesn't flow through here. Then we can get building again. Couple more windmills. Then we'll have another connection on this side. Be great, so we don't have just a through here, we have it through here. So then we might just take these out. I wish they had an impermeable floor like this, but for the side profiles. So you can get water going direct or power directly through there with a power shaft, but place an impermeable floor. But because you can do that, if power were to go through here to the top vertically, you can place a impermeable floor there and still have a power shaft running through there. So that would be great. We were to have something like that for side edges, or the edges, not side, just the edges. That would really be helpful. Why are you building that first before you do this? But now we are not out of dirt, so I don't know why. Big peek here. We're almost there. I think the thing is with this, one of these need, I believe to one of these need treated planks. Use pots. Huh? It's not that. I don't know why I placed the treated planks of a wood workshops in here then. There was a reason, I can't remember. Oh yeah, to supply the mine. That's why. Okay, so they are starting to get this built. So I'm gonna work my way back here and just get that in. These are slowly but surely maturing. This is maple, so I need chestnut. That row there. Everything else is full. Great. This will start working as soon as we get maple syrup. How far are we off from getting? A couple of days. Between 2 and 3 weeks. We have 2 timber bots in there. As soon as this is done, we'll have 2 timber bots in there. So we might need to get more wood workshops up and running. That just might be a place for this. Place a couple in here. We're producing wood in here. Logs. Fund resin from over here. So yeah, that might just be a thing for us. But again, we don't really have a place where we need to put that. Yeah. And start working on well-being stuff as well. Let's have a quick peek here. Wait for something that we need. This is aesthetics are maxed out, which is great. So with food stuffs we can work on and the weight of fur. We'll be working on the foodstuffs as soon as this kicks in. So what do we need for, let's say, grilled chestnuts? We need a grill. Chestnuts, logs, and we produce grilled chestnuts. So you know what? Let's take that road out. Grill, grill. This will be grilled chestnuts, grilled chestnut. Chestnuts. Place in a bit more terrain there. This is for chestnuts. Get that. Roll, roll. And this is for grilled chestnut. Fly. Chestnuts. Chestnuts. I'm not going to prioritize that. I'm going to prioritize the storages. Because I'm placing storages close by, it just makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, so now we have that. We have some place here that we can place in. I might need to rework this again so we can get underground storage for all our foodstuffs and books and all that. That will help us quite tremendously. You are built, so I'm going to pause you for now. Get this. You know what? No. Because otherwise we'll bring stuff in here. Or they might just want to. Get all of this out, so next temporary season that luckily won't flood again. Or unluckily. I'm not sure yet. Out. And they are really getting this built up. I like it. We'll have a bit more power production. Apply those. Luckily these are connected now through there. these can get recharged now. So yeah, that bit is fine. As soon as we lose the flooded building notification, we can build these two, so then we can get a couple of beavers in there. What's our bad waters? Can still work on that. This is fully up. Great. Those two are in. Great. So that will help us quite a lot. I feel get you started. These guys won't work at this stage because we need that. Okay, for another food source. Cattails, we'll get a PaintedDog, and cattails will get an area for that. We need wheat flour, maple syrup, use maple pastries. Maple pastries. This will be for cattail crackers. Then I'm going to build this out one more. Something like that. So then let's have a quick peek. For cattail crackers we need cattail flour, logs, maple syrup, and wheat flour. So we might not have enough space here. Save. This is for maple syrup with wheat flour. Wheat flour and cattail flour. This will be for wheat flour. Not cattail roots, wheat flour, wheat flour. There you go. Maple syrup, wheat flour. Maple syrup, wheat flour, and logs. Change this out. And let's put that there. Except dirt. Okay, we can get that sorted. We can change this out for logs. For this one. Straighten that out there. Deleted, and I'm going to place this in line with that. Okay. Then I'm not going to prioritize those, I'm going to prioritize the storages. Okay, so then we'll have that. We're going to need another one for the products. More storages for whatever we are producing. Final product. Okay. And then we can, as I said, one will be for cattail crackers and one will be for maple pastries. So this one, let's switch this over to cattail flour, and then we'll put the storage for this side for wheat flour. Yeah, and then this will be for maple pastries. Maple pastries. There you go. And then for cattail crackers, cattail flour, and logs. So this will be for supply, cattail, across PaintedDog, cattail crackers. There you go. This will be for logs, just so we have storage in here. I'm just going to delete that. And then over this side, storage, get a bank in. This will be for catalyst. I'm gonna need the dirt at some point, so I might as well just get that sorted. Okay, so that's nice. This is now starting to grow up, so that's great. This is now sorted. We are producing a bit more, so this is fully recharged. Great, so this might just keep up now. We'll see. This is still flooded. How much water is really left? It's just a unicorn whisper. Okay, so another thing that I thought about. I saw that this is also water sources, and if we take a quick peek, 1 and 1. Now if we go to the area where we initially thought to place the food production, this is 0.5 and 0.5, so it's only a 1 in total, and that's already a 2. On this side, this is 4.8 and a 4, so this is really strong. So this will fill up quite fast, and it's a bit close, but then we'll have to do a bit more work over here, and maybe extend this one. So this might still be the best area for food production, but we have this to compete with, this bad water source, and we can always drain it out this side and drain this out this side. Or no, we are still keeping it that side, so that's fine. But this area is also a good place for us because we have these water sources. So what we can do is we have quite a lot of food stuff that needs to be grown. I'm going to start with this area, I believe, and get this sorted. We have these. We can always place in another supply station here and get that up to here, or we can just take this one and connect it up when we get this sorted. I think that will be the way. Let's get out of development mode and get this sorted for us. Yeah, something like that. Do that. I'm just gonna place in that as we have resources for it, so why not? Might as well do that. Okay, from here I want to have the ability to flush the water if it's bad tide through there. 1, 1, 1. Great, so I want to do that. Then I need to get around here. So I can take out these trees. And I can always get them cut down, but there's no need for it. We have quite a lot of resources already. I'm just going to get down here any way possible. Just so we can take all of this out. This is not the best way, but at this stage I don't care if it's the best way. I just want to get all of this out of the way. Okay, then we can sort that out. As soon as this is taken down, then we can go ahead and do something like that. Yeah, then we can go up here. Take that out. Take that one out. Up there. Yeah, you can get that sorted. So I'm going to blow that up. Blow. So I'm going to place in sluices. This side and this side. What? Take those out. We can rework everything, so no worries about that. But for now, I just want to get that sorted. So these will close above contamination of 2%. Hopefully they won't do anything silly, yeah. And they will. So let me just pause these. I want to get these in first. Ones. And that will get that side sorted out. Like that. And get those unpaused. Okay, so they will be working on that. All of this is now done, so I can this, that. You take it. I just thought about this. Am I really going to do? Yeah, let's leave. Okay, now this is sorted. Ooh. Bots are really not doing great. There's been an alternative place where we can get a couple of bots built. We have this space right here. You know what? I'm going to get this full. We have a bit of excess. We can work with this. As soon as that's filled in, I'm going to take out these pathways because I don't need it, because we can just go ahead and go through. Couple of bot parts, couple of assemblers. Might want to place in a bit of storage in here as well. Just gonna do it so we can just keep up with the amount of bots, because we have quite a lot of our industry is now dedicated of service by bots, so yeah, it makes sense. We are not really keeping up anymore, and we're gonna place in more woodwork shops and everything, so yeah. That will be run by bots. Get that unpaused. Take that down. On this side. And this will close below contamination. 2%. Okay, so we'll get that sorted. Alright. That in, and then we can take that. Now these will be enough, so no worries there. have to go up one more. Yeah. So I'm going to place in another lot there, another lot there. These will close below container 2, close above container. This will be for later on, because I'm going to place in a bit of these. So if it's that side, it's just going to flow out there. If it's good side, then we're going to take these out and get them replaced. Get the tower running up the skies. And then we can distribute water from here, and all the excess water will just flow out this system. So that will help us quite tremendously. I'm going to pause this until we can get these bits in. I actually don't need to demolish that, but yeah. Might as well just do it now. Okay, they are finished with that, so let's get in there. You know what? That's my own fault. That's really my own fault. I know they are silly bullies, and those seedlings will never grow, but as I said, I'm not really... What did you do? Just tell me, how are you stranded? It can be so painful sometimes. The backsides. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on that. And they are doing the thing here. It's gonna get sorted out faster. Later. That's fine. Let's get up here again. Okay, now this is sorted. So, I'm going to take out these pathways. Just need to see if our all our resources hold up. So, this will be for bot heads, bot chassis, and bot limbs. Now for bot heads, what do we need? Planks, gears, metal. One place it there. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and let them just do that. Get the increase built up, great, so that will be fine. there, there. What? Just go straight through. I forgot that we can do that. Take that out and replace that with the rain. So what did I say? We need for a head, planks, gears, metal. Check that now, but I can't remember. So metal can be there. Let's pause this quickly. Get here. Take out that tree. Metal. Obtain. Great. Take out 2 workers. Beavers there. Beavers. Okay. Let's just fill in the ground. No, something like that. Okay. So this will be for metal. This will be for planks. Deeper to something like this. Too much. Let's go 4. Then we can get gears up here. This will be for gears. Great. Okay. So for the next one, for chassis, planks, metal, and biofuel. We have planks, we already have metal, so just biofuel. And for limbs, planks, and gears, we already have everything there. On this side, I'm just going to need storage space for the materials that we need for whatever we create here. So this will be for heads, and then for chassis, then this is for limbs. Spot limbs. let's get pathways in there. Then we that's all. Okay. So they'll get that in, which is great. I like it. Let's just get that. Okay, so now we'll be producing a bit more. So I need to keep an eye out on gears, planks, metal. Gears. Metal blocks. Okay, so we'll get that sorted. Hopefully sooner rather than later. This might need to address this situation as well. This is a mess on its own. This side is fine. I'm not too worried about that. This side, I need to just double up. Do I even have a weight? No, we don't. Sort it for me, please, and thank you. Give that highest priority. This can be a high priority. Let's connect it up like that. I know you're out of fuel, but that will get sorted out. Okay, we'll have a bit more generation ability with these windmills. Just a bit of redundancy in here. If we needed to work on anything, then we can. Okay. Get done. This in. Now working on our biofuel. Just need to set this to biofuel. Luckily I caught that. Prioritize. Luckily these three I don't really have to prioritize at all. Okay, so that will get sorted with time. Quick check in here. So that's sorted. We need to get up here. Just going to do that. So they can sort all of that out. Press the wrong button. Or the wrong key. So this will work now, I believe. I might be wrong, but we'll see. We can have this area now sorted. So the thing is, do I just go ahead and seal this up now? Create a tower here. Maybe sluices at the bottom, just in case we needed to get water flowing through. But I don't really think we'll need a supply because there's nothing down here that needs to be supplied. We just get that going and sort it out. And build the tower going up here, 3x3 inside over 5x5 walls. Get that a couple of levels up, and then we go. Just leave it on this side. What do we do around here? I think we just get a tower up here, 3x3 inside area. Get that built up. Leave it like this. Then we can just go ahead and get soil or dirt. Sorry. That. Get dirt going through there. There, get this the highest priority for now. And get that in. Yeah, that will work. You can get that built up. We go ahead. I think let's move these guys over to that side. A bit faster route for us to take. I have an option here to just go here to this side. Get that filled up. Yeah, that will work for us. Now I can take that out. Great. That is sorted. This hasn't produced anything yet because yeah, it's close to being productive. And we have one extra bot. I don't like it if we have to run around like this. Okay, our gear situation is really not great. That is fine. That is producing. Now this has a chance to recharge. They are getting this built up. That's great. Just need to get everything connected. Just that little one. These can recharge now, these gravity batteries. And they are recharging quite fast, so that's great. Blank situation will get sorted, so that's fine. Since we have a huge production over here, does it make sense for us to move these over there? Or do we just leave it and maybe add in something over here? Because we already have a maple and chestnut areas in here. Just need to get the grill for chestnut, bakery for the maple syrup. Might just need to change this out for this cattle cracker for maple pastry, and get the cattle crackers supplied or produced somewhere else. That might just be the way for us to go forward. Need to up the amount of workers here again. These got rebuilt, so they're already there. Prioritize for working with this. Planks are slightly going up, so I'm not too stressed about that. They need planks to produce gears, so that's fine. These are keeping up, so I'm not too stressed about that. These I might want to switch over to pots. But that's something that we can think about later. That's still pots, so that's fine. Okay. So this area is now sorted. So good water this side, bad water that side. Yeah, that to get that sorted. This side is just easiest to go like that. Get those, because we need to take these down as well, these blockages. And these blockages. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so as a quick recap, while it's still dark and it's gonna get light soon, those are fun. So we completed this. We have all the chestnuts and chestnut trees and maple trees in here. We got the tapper shacks and the gatherers flags, as well as the storages for this done. We got our grilled chestnuts going. We have our first grilled chestnuts in, and we are going to produce maple pastry soon. We have a storages for that as well. That's great. We reworked this area. We are going to get catalyst now, which will help us quite a lot. We placed in another biofuel tank in there, and we are starting to rework this area so we can get our food production scaled up, which will help us quite a bit, especially with sunflowers. There's the sunflowers. There aren't even any sunflowers now. So we can rework this area. We can also do it on this side. If we get there, on this side with these water sources, we can always do something in there as well, but that's fine. We can always do multiple. Then we added in a couple more large windmills here to help supply these batteries, because we added in 2 more assemblers, 3 more bot part factories, just so we can keep up with our supply. On this side we added in 3 more water wheels and 3 more large windmills, so we can help to these gravity batteries, because as you can see they are draining quite fast now. But 2 days left when we have a temperate season again, so everything will be used up again, so that's great. On this side, these 2 power systems are now connected, as happened previously, so we might just want to rework this area again, get this straightened out, get this sorted, but we can do that at any time now. We still have the ability to place in water wheels in here and get that connected up here, which will help us. So yeah, that's something that we might want to do. But this is the end of this episode, as it's starting to turn light. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio!